Hello everyone, welcome to iQuanta. My name is Nitin. Today we are going to discuss a very important section of CLAT UG exam, which is called Quantitative Technique, which is also called QT in short. Alright, the very first thing which we want to discuss is one of the questions which is asked from a lot of students to us, that why is this section asked in CLAT exam? This is a very genuine question from a student side, because guys, Quantitative Technique means quants, means maths, and this exam CLAT is an exam of law. So this can be very normal to think about this, that why is this section asked in the CLAT exam. So let me tell you one thing guys, that they are asking any of the section because of a lot of reasons. So there are a few reasons to ask this section as well. They basically want to test a few skills in you which is required in a field of law as well. Alright, in this list, the very first skill, that the data interpretation is skill. Let me tell you guys, in this section, they ask the question only in form of DI or data interpretation. They will be giving you some DI sets, and first we have to interpret the data from the set, and then we have to solve the questions. Alright, now coming to the field of law, see guys, in any of the field, the working professionals need to interpret the data given, because there will be a lot of data revolving around us, and it's very important to interpret the data first to actually solve the problems in the real situation as well. So that is the reason why they're asking this section in the CLAT exam, right? Okay, the second skills which they want to test in you is how good are you in identifying the relative information. Again, guys, in the field of professionals, in the field of law, the working professional will be given a lot of data again. Not necessarily that all the data can be important. So first thing, we have to identify the relative information with the help of that data, and then we have to solve the problems in the real life as well. And the same thing happens in CLAT UG exam. In the section of QT, there will be a lot of information in the form of DI, but maybe not the information is helpful. So we have to first identify the relative information to solve the questions, right? And then we have to solve the question. So this is, we can say, the second skill which they want to test in you with the help of this section. Okay, now the third skill and the most important skill is the problem solving skill. See guys, in the field of law, basically there will be a lot of people who will be creating the problem. A lot of people will be discussing the problem, but there will be very few people who are actually solving the problems. And those people, will go ahead than all of us. So this is also one of the skill which they want to test with the help of this section, because in this section also, in the end, by using the data, by interpreting the data, we have to solve the problems. So this is another reason, why they are asking this particular section. Alright, so these are few skills which they want to test in you with the help of this particular section. Now guys, as I told you in the beginning, that this section they will be giving you some DI sets, and then we have to solve the questions. So let's discuss that what kind of DI sets will be there. So guys, there will be only two kind of DI sets coming in this section. The number one is graph based DI. In graph based DI guys, there can be a lot of different type of graphs like line graph, bar graph, tables, pie charts, etc. So first we have to interpret the data from the graphs, and then we have to solve the question. The second kind of DI, which can be paragraph based DI. In paragraph based DI guys, there will be no graph, no table. So we have to understand the data which is given in the whole paragraph, and then we have to solve the questions. Sometimes we have to represent the whole data in the form of the table or in the form of the Venn diagrams, and then we have to solve the questions. Alright, now the last thing is the important tools to solve the questions of DI. So guys, the very first tool which we need to know is the calculation tricks. So basically, there will be a lot of questions in which they will be testing your calculation skills as well. But don't worry guys, they will not be asking very difficult calculations. They will be giving some simple or moderate level calculations. So for that, we need to learn some calculation tricks, either to get the accurate answer or to get the approximate answer at least. Once you get the approximate answer, then also by the help of eliminating the options, we can get the best option with us. Alright, the second tool which we need to learn is to understand or to learn some of the arithmetic topics. Because guys, they will be, asking the question in the form of the arithmetic topics like percentages, profit and loss, ratios, fraction, averages, time, speed and distance, etc. We do not need to learn these topics in the depth, but we should know at least the basics of these topics to solve the questions. Alright, the third tool which we should know is the basics of some topics like mensuration, permutation, combination, probability. See guys, most of the questions they ask under the topic of arithmetic, but they can also ask some question with the topic of mensuration, permutation, combination, probability as well. So we cannot ignore these topics. We should also learn these topics, but as I said that we do not need to learn in the depth, we should need to know some basics of these topics. Alright, so guys, this is all from our side in this video. Thank you so much for watching. In the next video, we'll be coming up with some strategies to solve the QT section, and we'll be also solving some sets of QT so that we can improve in this particular section. Thank you so much guys for watching us.